Hello, my name is Garx82, and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I've just been electrolyzing some magnetite for, obviously, iron is helpful, but mostly for the oxygen. And under here, so we got 69 buckets of oxygen, and what I've done here is actually added a new line. And I think this is how I want this. I've placed the pump on this pipe as opposed to these filters are on the actual tank, whereas this is on the pipe. I think this is how I want to do that. But I have added a new line. As you can see, it is going to my electrical blast furnace, and it's actually going to this hatch here. So I think, oops, I left my screwdriver. This is pretty basic for now, but I think I'm just going to have this kind of automatically, we'll click import, which imports it into the pipes. So that'll fill the pipes, and then this will just fill up this hatch, and just keep it full of oxygen for whenever I need it. It will fill all these pipes up, and as we can see, each of these has 800, so there's going to be, what is that, 16, 17 buckets of oxygen in these pipes as well, but it's not really a problem. I don't want it sloshing around though. I mean, I don't have any performance issues or anything like that, but as we can see, it's going up and down. Eventually it should fill up once this empties. But obviously these pumps have a limit of how much it can pump out, so the better pumps will pump out more. You can actually just take a look at them. There's a lot of them. So 640, 2560, and so on and so forth. And then obviously the size of the pipes limit that as well. But there are these fluid regulators which you can adjust how much it pumps out by 116 or 256 liters per second. So if you really want specific amounts, that's really cool. And we might get into that if we get into like turbines and stuff, because I believe you can, if you just supply them constantly with as much as they can take, it actually wastes the product. So this is like remembering from years ago playing, so I could be wrong. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to have this always stocked with oxygen. And yeah, so there are some improvements to this whole thing I want to eventually make. I want to obviously replace this with a MV and an MV battery buffer and one hatch and have it like right up against it. So I don't have any loss in these cables. Speaking of loss in the cables though, there is actually, I think it's, no, redstone alloy. Redstone alloy cables actually have no loss, and they are LV. And they are actually not too difficult to make. So when I kind of rearrange this a bit, I think I may replace all these with lossless cables, because that will actually help on my power. But as of right now, my power situation is, oh, hello, is not doing too good apparently. Let's turn that on. I may need to replace my boilers. Oh, I actually had a blood moon, but they're back up. No, they're still pumping out. I'm just using a bunch of steam with running all my machines here. I think that's the issue. But today I actually thought we'd take a little bit of a break because I had a blood moon and there was obviously tons of mobs spawning. I thought it would be kind of cool just to take a break from building machines and wires and pipes and stuff to check out a mod I have never checked out before. And that is turrets. And I thought, I don't know, we could see how these work. So we'll just kind of go through the quests, and I don't know if these need to be powered or any of that, so we'll take a look. So I'm just pistons are a bit annoying to make, but this stuff isn't too bad. Now I'm gonna need to make a few of these. Well, I have 8 right here. Let's see, so this requires wood planks. Does this require wood planks? This does. So a lot of these require wood planks. I wonder, can I like pulverize these down for... Actually, those wood planks... Is there a better way to make these, now that I'm thinking about it? Apparently, 8 nether stars around a nether egg gets you... Oh, holy planks. Smite X. Or Smite 10. So yeah, this is how I'm doing it. Wood pulp to a compressor. No, unfortunately there's no other way. I thought maybe I could cut... is there any other better way to get this? Other than not really, just pulverizing. Living root? Yep. Not really. So I am actually... I might need to go get some wood here, I think. And I should have a couple, yeah. I planted some big spruce trees, so I had a bunch. And I don't remember if I showed, but I did craft a Tinker's lumber axe, so it can chop down entire trees. I'm just gonna run out here. Get struck by lightning and all sorts. I think we're gutted. And this should chop down the entire tree. And we'll just kind of replace these, I guess. I had my light sources on for the blood moon. And that is an angry slime. Alright, so we'll get some of this pulverized up. Now I could actually turn that to the back so it... Is that what I want to do? Yeah, because it actually fills up. There's a thing there. Right, I have it set back there. Do I need to... I might need to hit the... There is a... Why isn't... Am I not allowed to export through this? Because the export... import... Import allow export is what I want, I think. There we go. So I have a conveyor belt on there, and that was a little confusing with the text, but basically, if I had it set to import, so I was only able to import from the chest, so I set it to import, but also allow the machine to auto-export. And then I also allowed the machine to import from the export side. I don't know if that was completely clear, but yeah. Anyway, so let's get some of this. Crafted up. There we go. Yeah, it's a little confusing because sometimes when you use the screwdriver on a thing that's the conveyor belt, it's hard to see because it's covered up with the chest. But when you right click on the conveyor, it turns the mode off on the machine. This input from output side. Like it does that and changes the thing for the conveyor belt, which is a bit confusing. Alright, but anyway, let's that took way too long. So iron spring is just these long rods, right? So can I make these in a... Oh, I can just use the forge hammer. I need 3 of these and I get 1 or... So we only get 1. So I might as well make a few of these. Right, so I moved the I moved all my ingots into a separate chest just to make some room in here. Alright, so I think, yeah. I don't know, let's do 8, I guess. Now this is going to drain power like crazy, especially if I don't have enough. Yeah, I need to... Yeah, that one's struggling. I definitely need to get into a better power source. Or just produce more steam. But I'm looking to get into oil relatively soon, so I can also make polyethylene. Alright, so then I don't want that to auto-export into my furnace, because I don't know, do these even cook down? Yeah, I don't want that to happen. Alright. So let's see here. Could bend this in a 1. Actually, yeah, okay. So this is 2 long rods to 1. If you put it in the bending machine with long rod, you actually get a 1-to-1. Which I didn't realize. And bending machine already has a 1 on it, so that's cool. I'm probably going to do more of these, so might as well. Compressor, where are you? I don't know how many of these I'm going to use, but I'm still using them for circuits, so it's not bad. Alright, so this chamber, I need a couple screws. We'll just do the 2 it's asking for now. Is that not? I have a feeling that was not it. Yeah, I would totally messed that one up. Do I have any pistons? If not, I'm going to buy those, I think. Although there is a much easier way to craft this, it looks like. There's this craziness piston block, although this is still not the most straightforward thing here. It says piston plate. Yeah, so I still need to make all this stuff. It is much easier just to go in here and buy them, I think. Right here. It's only 20. You get 2 pistons each. Alright, it's on a cooldown. What was that cooldown? 5 minutes. Soft hammer? Hammer? Hammer. Alright, so there's those 2. Maybe I will... Let me craft up the rest of the things here, otherwise the whole episode will be in a crafting bench. And yeah, I'll come back. Alright, almost done with crafting, and I just wanted to show the... if we look at the ring recipe, it used to be a rod with 2 tools, so it's like a it's like a half ingot, because I can get 2 rods from 1 ingot. But if you put it through this extruder shape, 1, it's easier, and 2, you get 4 rings from 1 ingot. So another reason to get the extruder as soon as can. Let's throw that in there. I need to put a chest over there of all my casts or extruding recipes, and I think it was like this, wasn't it? I don't remember. Wrench in the middle. Alright, so that should be the 3 parts to that. I'll claim that. We need a turret base. I think I actually have one of those. I need 2 of them, it looks like. Didn't I get that from like a quest at some point? I thought I did. Let me just double check here. And I just noticed my armor is breaking. No, I thought I had that. Oh well. What does this recipe look like? So just some iron, cobble, wood, not a problem. Need 2 of those, and then yeah, it uses those 2 sensors that I just made. Wait, that's not right. I don't remember how it's ordered. Oh, yeah. Easy enough. There is my 2 turrets, and I have a feeling this is going to use power, so I'll have to come up with a way to power these. So we'll claim that. Potato cannon gun, which I actually do. Let's see, shots per second, 0.6, or the disposable item is shots per second, 0.8. Projectile damage is 1 heart, 1.5 hearts. This is cheaper though. Actually low. I don't know. I think we'll just probably go with the disposable one, I guess. Probably have a ton of items floating around because I have tons of cobble and stuff. So a couple iron, cobble, and some redstone torches. Is it one, or it just says one? I guess it made enough for both of these. So maybe check out both. I should have more iron up here. Yeah. Lots of tin. Didn't realize I had so much tin. Alright, so I'm doing a quest, and I don't even know which one it is. I keep getting like parts completed of. Oh, I think it's under here. The multi. Maybe it's this. I don't know what this is. Faster steel or something. I keep getting things for it. Oh well. And then torch with some redstone gets these torches, and I think that is disposable turret. No, what am I missing? Oh, right. Hammer and a wrench. Nope. Wrench and a hammer. So there's disposable, and is this one? It's almost the same. Might as well just make it. Except it has a short torches. Actually, do that in there. I already forgot. Holy cow. I'm like, yeah. So the quest gives you, it has you like make both of them. Hammer. Alright, so there's both those and this. Now, this uses RF, I think. But I think RF converts, EU converts to RF, so I'm actually going to borrow this for the time being, just to kind of test this out. I'm going to get into oil in a second, or kind of soon here. So what's this now? Turret supply need more space to hold more ammunition. Why not get an upgrade for that? We'll get this as well. And just needs one of them, I think. Do need 4 screws. I only have 2 on me. Do I have? Oh, I have 1. Of course. Actually, I can turn this immediately into bolts. I don't need to do it this way. Yeah, you can do extrude into bolts directly, so I don't have to cut them down with the cutting machine. But relatively quick anyway. Is it this one? Small battery hull. I didn't notice that, but I actually do have an extra one, so might as well just use it. I think it was like that, wasn't it? Question is, well, where did I put that battery hull? Right there. think I got it from a quest. Screwdriver and file. Okay, not even close. Alright, so there's that. Does that not... Alright, that doesn't seem to be registering. I think I got that. Base power expander tier 1. Base inventory. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Dang it. Oh well. Alright, so let's take a look at this. I guess since this guy's annoying me. Oh, that did like the creeper. Yep, so that was the thing that just happened. Apparently blackberry spines can explode. I did not know that. That was funny. Well, that just ruined my base a bit. Let me... This was actually, I'm like hollow underneath, so it's actually not as bad as it looks. Because that was already hollow, as you can see. Let me clean this up really quick. Alright, while fixing the base up a little bit, I actually finished this quest here, and it actually gave me a Buildcraft combustion engine, and I haven't played with those, and I honestly couldn't tell you how long it's been since I played with Buildcraft. Alright, so we got our turrets, we got this, and now I'm kind of realizing, hey, having reinforced walls from the turret mod might actually be a good thing. I just don't like how they look. That's my only concern with them. So now these, let's see. I'm not entirely sure how I want this. I don't really know how these work, so let's go ahead and place this down. So it does have RF in there. Oh, I forgot to bring ammo for it. So disposable turret, I think it just, I'm assuming it just goes right on top. Do you have to like turn it to face it, or is that just kind of... Trusted players, attack mobs, attack neutrals. I don't really want to attack neutrals. Target single. Attack mobs, yeah. Drop turrets, I don't know, is that to get them off? Yeah. So, it's only facing that way. Is it because I don't really know. I'm assuming it's going to turn around. But the question is, can I power this with Gregtech energy? And is this going to blow up if I do this? I don't think it will. But it could. I could die here. Alright, doesn't look like it accepts Gregtech power. This is filling up the battery buffer, is what it's doing. So it looks like I may need to get a different power source. It did give me a combustion engine, maybe, and one of the things was oil as well in one of the quests. Yeah, because I have seen other machines take it used I can't remember. I was testing one of the RF, like I think one of the lights or something I was testing, and I connected it to the Gregtech, and it took the power and converted it to RF. I'm wondering if maybe just throwing some cables in between. Here, we'll try this. I don't know. I was kind of hoping I could power this all with one power source, but it looks like I may have to come up with a RF power here. Unless this needs to be powered from the bottom, that is also another. Alright, so how do you break these? Hacks? Oh, drop turrets, drop base. What is this? Does this have to be on top, maybe? I doubt it, but... yeah. And one last try, we'll try to connect it with... They do connect, but dang it, I don't have my wire cutters on me, I can't connect this. Alright, it does connect to the thing, maybe... I don't know, we'll see. Maybe the cables convert the power? Alright, so hopefully no explosions. No, it doesn't look like they will accept power from which is a bit of a shame. So I got to come up with some sort of like a wooden thing. Oh my goodness, what are they called? From wood engine or redstone engine? Is that like a thing? There's Sterling engine though, which is disabled. Peat fired, biogas, all sorts of stuff I could. There's a clockwork engine as well. Yeah, redstone is disabled. I'm trying to think. Combustion engine uses liquid fuels, I'm assuming. It might use... You know what? Why don't we... Before I need to wrap up the episode here, but I would like to kind of get this running. I do have a combustion engine. It just gave me... so I kind of had a feeling I was going to need this kind of power when it gave me that as a... I actually have stuff in here I could use. Where did I put that? My blind? There it is. Does it need a redstone signal? I think it needs like, doesn't it need like water as well? I could look this up, but we're just kind of... Actually, I probably don't want all those buckets of water. Yeah, it does accept water, and then I'm assuming I could use creosote, is kind of what I'm guessing. Alright, so apparently creosote doesn't go in there. It must be like some sort of oil. I wonder if like LPG or something would... One last thing before I go. I'm just going to see if this... I don't really know what the combustion engine... Can I see uses anywhere? Nope. Yeah, so I don't know what fuels work in this thing. That like opens up that menu when you break that. That's not me hitting escape. So if I hook this up to there, go water. And I doubt this is going to work, but we will see. No. No. So I don't know. I don't know what fuels go in there. Would it be oil? Must be oil, which I don't have any of. So next episode, I think that's a good spot to go ahead and cut here. I really wanted to get this working, but I'm just not set up for it, and this episode's running long. But I do want to get oil kind of like next, actually. And there's an oil geyser right over there, which is where I'll get it from. So next episode, we will get these turrets working, and we will start pumping some oil for the base. So that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.